Hey there, history buffs and truth seekers. Let's kick things off with a little brain teaser. Did Vikings actually wear horned helmets? It's a classic image we often associate with these fierce warriors, but surprise, surprise, it's a myth. This popular misconception, often perpetuated by pop culture, couldn't be further from the truth. So if something as ingrained as Viking helmets can be a myth, what other historical facts have we blindly accepted? The truth is, history is riddled with misconceptions, often stemming from exaggerated tales, misinterpretations, or plain old fabrications. These myths, passed down through generations, can distort our understanding of the past and shape our perceptions of the world today. In this series, we're diving deep into the realm of historical myths, separating fact from fiction and uncovering the fascinating truth behind these pervasive misconceptions. Get ready to challenge everything you thought you knew. So, why should we even care about debunking historical myths? Well, imagine believing your whole life that the Earth is flat. It would drastically alter your understanding of the world and your place in it. Similarly, historical myths can warp our perception of the past, influencing our present and future. These misconceptions can perpetuate harmful stereotypes, fuel prejudice, and even hinder our ability to learn from past mistakes. For instance, the myth that Christopher Columbus discovered America ignores the rich history and cultures of the indigenous people who already inhabited these lands. It whitewashes the brutal realities of colonization and distorts our understanding of this pivotal period. Unraveling these myths isn't just about correcting the historical record. It's about understanding the power of narrative and how it shapes our worldview. It's about acknowledging the complexities of the past and recognizing the multiplicity of perspectives that have shaped our present. By confronting these myths head-on, we can foster a more accurate and nuanced understanding of history, one that celebrates diversity, challenges assumptions, and encourages critical thinking. It's a journey of discovery where we shed preconceived notions and embrace the richness and complexity of the past. But hey, don't just take my word for it. Throughout this series, we'll be examining evidence, analyzing primary sources, and consulting with historians to separate fact from fiction. So, buckle up, history detectives, as we embark on a thrilling quest to uncover the truth. Let's dive into some of history's greatest hits, the myths, that is. These misconceptions are ingrained in our memory. Napoleon Bonaparte was not short. He was of average height for his time. The myth stems from British propaganda. The Salem witches weren't burned, they were hanged. Marie Antoinette never said, "Let them eat cake." Examining evidence helps us challenge these myths. Hold on to your hats, history buffs, because this next myth is a real doozy. You've probably heard that the Great Wall of China is the only human-made structure visible from space. It's a mind-blowing thought, imagining this ancient marvel stretching across the Earth's surface, visible even from the cosmos. But here's the kicker, it's simply not true. While the Great Wall is undoubtedly an impressive feat of engineering, it's not visible from space with the naked eye. Astronauts have confirmed that it's incredibly difficult to spot from orbit, even with the aid of high-powered lenses. So how did this myth gain such traction? It likely originated in the early 20th century, before space travel was a reality. People imagined that such a massive structure must be visible from extraordinary heights, and the idea captured the public imagination. The myth of the Great Wall's visibility from space highlights how easily misconceptions can take hold and spread, especially when they tap into our sense of wonder and awe. It's a reminder to approach extraordinary claims with a healthy dose of skepticism and to always seek out credible sources of information. Let's take a moment to recap the historical myths we've busted so far. We've learned that Vikings didn't wear horned helmets, Napoleon wasn't actually that short, and accused witches in Salem weren't burned at the stake. We've also debunked the myth that Marie Antoinette told starving peasants to eat cake, and that the Great Wall of China is visible from space. These are just a few examples of the many historical myths that permeate our understanding of the past. By examining the evidence and challenging these misconceptions, we can gain a more accurate and nuanced perspective on history. It's important to remember that history is not a static, unchanging monolith. It's a dynamic and evolving field of study, constantly being reinterpreted and reevaluated as new evidence emerges and perspectives change. By questioning what we think we know and embracing a critical approach to historical information, we can become more informed and engaged citizens of the world. So what historical myths have you encountered? Share your thoughts and discoveries in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going and continue to challenge historical misconceptions together. Remember, history is an ongoing dialogue, and it's up to us to engage critically with the past and separate fact from fiction. By questioning assumptions, seeking out diverse perspectives, and embracing the complexities of history, we can gain a richer and more nuanced understanding of the world around us. If you're hungry for more historical insights and myth-busting adventures, be sure to check out my other video on insert title of related video. In it, we explore brief description of related video. It's a fascinating deep dive into another corner of history that you won't want to miss. So, as we've learned, history is more than just memorizing dates and names. It's about understanding the complexities of the past and how they continue to shape our present. It's about questioning assumptions, challenging narratives, and embracing the richness and diversity of human experience. Remember, the pursuit of historical accuracy is an ongoing journey, and it's one we embark on together. By approaching history with a critical eye and an open mind, we can uncover the truth behind the myths and gain a deeper appreciation for the tapestry of human history. Thanks for joining me on this historical adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more myth-busting explorations. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep exploring the fascinating world of history.